Hi guys. I need some help here. Um, I actually think it's okay, but I'm going through something right now. Like um mm, it's kind of like a flashback. Like long time ago, my father had told me that my mom was gonna leave half of the house to my stepsister Frances, and my dad was gonna live the other house, the other half of the house to me. But I was more like a troublemaker, you know, along with my disability. I wasn't thinking right. Plus, I hadn't been taking care of my mental illness at the time because I didn't know I had a mental illness that I was living with. So I went ahead and told my dad. I grabbed his hand, hardworking hand, and I told him, Dad, look at your hands. You work so hard. If I can't enjoy anything right now, then why would I want anything when you're dead? I won't be able to enjoy it. And I said that because I was angry all my life, even when I had kids and I went to my parents for help. Um, um, when there was a problem in the house, me and my kids were the ones that they would call the police on. And I had to leave the house all the time. My dad didn't even uh stood up for me or anything. Always they were right all the time. I had my kids throwing tantrums when my dad would talk to them real nice. My oldest son had a tantrum at 6 years old. He would just like go like make noises, and then he would throw the chair across, like he didn't want to do it. Show my dad he didn't want to do it. And then so I made him do it. I made him do it, and then he did it with me too. And so I took him inside, and I was gonna spank him, and my mom stopped me. Almost like she forgot when we were little. She spanked me. She would do a lot of stuff to me, and um she didn't believe in spanking all the Sunnis. She didn't believe in spanking me, and she was getting mad at me. They would always get mad at me in front of my kids, and also my dad, and 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 I was the type that I kind of didn't stay quiet. I couldn't understand why I was getting in trouble when I thought I was just um correcting my son, discipline my son. As a parent, I have every right to discipline my son. And anyway, I was always angry. And so when my dad said that, as I was like in my 18s, 19s years old. Actually, I was that was in my 20s because my son was like 6 years old, so I was probably in my 30s at that time. And yeah, you know, I was uh you can imagine me with a mental illness. I was, when my dad said that, I was just saying that because I loved him regardless. But I did, I said it because I didn't think it was right for me to wait till he died for me to enjoy what he was giving me, leaving me. But anyway, because of my mental illness and physical, I made probably a wrong decision, and but now I have a story to tell, and I'm not trying to make myself rich, but I'm trying to help myself and help people, and I cannot live holding all this inside of me. I cannot live with it anymore. It's either me or death. That's how bad it is. So I know I'm gonna hurt people. I know I'm hurting people already. But my dad doesn't know how bad it might get. And so I kind of foresaw it already. And I told my dad, you know what, Dad? I'll make a deal with you. Call Mom and just tell him to add me into the house. Dad, this story, I can forget. I can forget about it. I can act like nothing ever happened because I didn't tell him this, but because I feel that my dad would show that he really cared for me. I'm the only one born with a disability, and I want to believe that my dad did it to take care of me. Even when he died. He he's taking care of me, and that's important for me to know that my dad does care for me. I'm willing to, you know, like die with him, like with everything. And well, you know, and my mom would show that she cared. And to me, family is important. You know, but there's only two ways that can go. Either my dad won't talk to my mom to add me into the will in the house, and show that I've always been a bad person, and you know that I don't deserve anything. Well, you know, he doesn't forgive me, and well, I have to fend for myself. I have something that, you know, to live for, and that's live to help others and live to help myself, because now I know that you can't depend on anybody, not even your own family. Not even your own family. You cannot depend on anybody. I guess that's why God said in His Word, do not trust any man. Don't trust all men, or whatever, or something like that. Don't trust man. I don't know. I just, you know. But, um, I'm gonna trust God that He's gonna lead my way, and He's gonna bless my book, Precious Stones, and I named it Precious Stones because I'm not the only precious stone out there. There's millions of precious stones. God bless you, everyone. And the reason also was, uh, uh, If you have any comments, please comment, please. Thank you. Be blessed.